Welcome back. You're watching Buy Now, Sell Now, and time to talk about Ashiana Housing. Good set of numbers reported. Strong collections have definitely aided the revenue growth. New launches are also there in the top line that has boosted the top line numbers, and senior living projects are an emerging opportunity for the company. But then let's dive deeper. We are joined by Mr. Varun Gupta, whole-time director, Ashiana Housing. Varun, hi, welcome to the show. Good and strong set of numbers reported in Q4 FY26. Revenue grew by 48%. EBITDA also saw a strong up move there. What are the key drivers behind this growth, and what is top line outlook for FY27?
So the top line growth was driven by projects coming up for delivery. These were projects which we had sold a couple of years ago, and growth has happened in terms of sales and construction that got reflected in this year in terms of increased deliveries. Next year, we expect to see further top line growth to close to 2,000 crores of top line from a little above 1,000 crores this year. This is also backed on expected increase in deliveries. We have mentioned the projects we expect to deliver in our annual deck if people want to see where that revenue is coming from.
Right. Mr. Gupta, you also reported strong pre-sales and collections growth in FY26. Can you take us through what major launches were lined up in FY26 that drove a strong pre-sales growth, and what is the pre-sales and collections guidance now for the year ahead, FY27?
So in FY26, the pre-sales growth was driven by two things. One, we launched a project called Ashiana Housing in Gurgaon, and that was in the Q4, and that made up the bulk of the value of area booked in Q4, and that led to growth. And other than that, I think there has been growth in our senior living business. Our senior living business hit 570 crores, nearly a little bit lesser than that for the year of FY27 in terms of pre-sales. Increasing from I think 370 odd crores in FY25, and in FY27 our guidance remains for 2,200 crores of pre-sales in FY27. However, we expect the senior living contribution to increase, and we are targeting over 700 crores of pre-sales in the senior living business, and we are shifting more and more of our focus towards that aspect of the business.
All right. What are the major upcoming launches and GDVs?
So we have 6 projects to launch over the next, let's say, 24 months. These are projects of 5 senior living projects and 1 premium housing project in Jaipur. These projects put together have a GDV of about 7,500 crores. And of this, we target to launch 3 projects within this year and 3 projects in the next financial year.
And Mr. Gupta, what is the revenue mix that you are now targeting going forward between mid-income, senior living and kid-centric living going forward? What will the mix look like?
So going forward, we are targeting senior living to contribute more and more of our business. Senior living is hovering around 20 to 25% of our business. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we aim to make senior living more than 50% of our business as we go forward. And accordingly, also the lands that we have acquired, as I said, of the 6 projects that we plan to launch over the next 24 months, 3 of them are senior living, and 5 of them are senior living, and only 1 is in the premium housing space, which is reflecting our commitment more and more towards senior living.
Senior living projects are gaining traction across cities like Chennai, Pune and Jaipur. Which geographies are currently seeing the strongest consumer demand and pricing power?
So currently our senior living business is concentrated in 3 regions, which is NCR, the Mumbai-Pune region near Pune, and in Chennai. Chennai is the largest senior living market for us at this point of time in volumes and value. We expect the Bombay-Pune region to become also a really big center for us, and we have uh, added more parcels there. And Bangalore as a new market, we have also added for senior living. We hope to launch the Bangalore project in the next financial year.
And Mr. Gupta, construction costs and labor availability continue to remain a concern in India. How is Ashiana managing execution efficiency and protecting margins in the current environment given the shortage that we are facing?
So, one thing that on the margins, fortunately, we had a good price increase in the projects that we have sold over the last 3-4 years, and I think there is ample room to ensure that the margins are protected in the future projects, even though costs will go up. Uh, so more than costs, I think we are a little bit more concerned on delivery schedules, because the material availability more than price. Also, the deliveries timelines have gotten disturbed over the last 2-3 months. The delivery timelines of materials have started recovering, and we hope to see material availability increase on that front. And on labor availability, we are increasing our focus on labor welfare, improving their living conditions, improving their working conditions to become a more attractive organization for workers to come work for us, and we get a larger share of the workforce that is available in the country at this point.
All right. Also, because of rising inflation, LPG issue, and elections in some states, there is a labor shortage. What's the situation now, and how are you looking at the situation currently?
There is a labor shortage in parts of the country, and but we think these issues are more temporary in nature, and labor issues are getting resolved every day. I think we should hit uh, peak workforce in the next 30 days.
Okay, so that's the outlook for FY27. Mr. Gupta, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and sharing your thoughts